When does division equal multiplication? I'm looking at the story of Jesus feeding the 5,000. Now remember, there was probably many more people than 5,000 that he fed. When it was time for the people to eat, it was late in the day, the disciples said, "Send them away to go find something to eat." They looked at what they had. They looked around them and they said, "We don't have enough to feed them. We don't have enough to buy food for them. We don't have what we need to provide." They were looking at their own selves and what they had in their hand to accomplish something great. God wants us not to look at what we have, but to look at what He has. You see, when we look at what we have, we're leaving out the faith and the trust that God will give us what we need. It says that He will give to us, shaken together, pressed down, and running over. But we often look at just what we have. I've already put in 31 hours of work in 3.5 days of the week. And I can only work 40 hours, so I don't have a lot of time left. But my list of things to do is so long. And God reminded me this morning that if I trust Him, if I give Him what I have, which is what the disciples did, and they took their 5 loaves and their 2 fish to Jesus, and He divided the fish and the bread, and it multiplied. Think about that for just a minute. When we commit what we have to God, He can take what is divided and multiply it. If we give Him our time, we give Him our energy, we give Him our resources, He can take what we have and multiply it. Stories in Corrie ten Boom's book about how she took a quick nap and woke up rejuvenated and ready to go after a long journey and a long trip, because she gave to God the few minutes she had for rest. God multiplied that and gave her great energy. So when I give to God what I have to do, my to-do list for work and the hours I have left, He can multiply the time and He can accomplish great things when I give it to Him. God can do great things when you give your time, your energy, your resources to Him.